In fact, investigators identified an individual as a roommate of Robinson. However, what they don't want you to know is that this is a video of Tyler Robinson getting a letter that would begin the radicalization of Tyler Robinson. Howdy, y'all. I'm Brian. Here we are, day 3, and we finally know exactly who...
All I have to say is what in the actual is happening? Former White House press secretary Joan has left the Democrat Party. That's the truth. Probably leaving skid marks behind, just like everybody else that's been there. Demi Lovato, Dojo Siwa, and Fletcher are back to dating men, and we have transgender New Yorkers telling Don Lemon to piss off, basically.
Live in New York?
I do.
What do you think of the prices?
I think the Democrats have screwed us all.
The Democrats in New
Pick
York?
your hero.
I walked
Or
with
villain.
the
I'm not judging.
I had to. Just
Feel used to find the magic in this world.
I hate
But it does help.
beautiful magic.
And?
Now it's and we need Trump 2028.
Hold on. Trump 2028, you think he should run again?
Of course.
But that's not...
Hey, the Democrats can be like, we can get Obama. So you know what? Go along with it.
Truth is, once you start to see the
Who are
bullshit,
you calling a
can see it.
raccoon,
When
huh?
leftists call Trump a misogynistic fascist, but then vote to elect Muslims into office. When J.K. Rowling is literally
You can
afraid
count
to
on
leave her
me.
house to go
I
to
got a
any
plan.
events because she's being
Who are you
targeted for
calling
standing
a-
up for women. Police have had to investigate these death threat signs, by the way. When a
This is a
lesbian in
nice
Canada gets
spot.
tossed from a queer party because
30
she's
seconds
wearing
before you
braids that go
attack.
against
Get
the
ready.
cultural appropriation policy.
Yo, Rocket needs some healing here.
Lock onto you, even when you're invisible.
I thought we were supposed to be on the same side, Frank.
We are, for now. But in this business, that can change in a heartbeat.
I'll be sure to remember that. And when it does, I'll be ready. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
By Ashtor, there are baby wizards everywhere these days. If I had the patience, I would open a school.
Hostiles up front. I'll patch you up.
Good medicine.
I'm good to go. My good deed for the day.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
You're ready for action.
I don't
Okay, but wait, when you transition, are you appropriating another sex? When every week there's a new celebrity's kid that comes out as trans or non-binary. When you see Billie Eilish, Sydney Sweeney, and Joey Swole getting canceled for the most ridiculous that doesn't even matter. The truth is, every time leftists have a witch hunt, they create more conservatives or moderates. People are seeing that sooner or later, they're going to fuck up. They're going to make a mistake. They're only human. That eventually they too will step out of line, sometimes without even knowing it, and be canceled. Which is why we're seeing a drastic shift in young voters turning towards the Republican Party. As Evan said in this video that I'm about to show you, the majority of these types of people are not mentally, physically, or even emotionally or spiritually well.
Team player, that's me.
Us against the world!
It even starts to get to a point where if you see, I'm doing it myself, right? I do like this, or I do like this with the medallion, but these people go like this for some reason. And it starts to get to a point where you see somebody that
This is real firepower.
not this one, that's the Italian gesture that we do, that I do, and you start to fear for your mental health and physical safety. Honestly, I think survival of the fittest starts to kick in. When you see yourself being represented at Barnes & Noble like this.
Disappear! Shields up!
Binary with
The area's almost yours!
I'm gonna get some revenge.
Control lost.
What? A is for arrow and ace. B is for bucket. This is crazy. We're gay, but this is crazy. What?
Armor
For
patch
babies?
here. Pay up.
Okay, E's for quality. We'll take that.
You're ready for
F is for
action.
family. Okay, we're getting better. Okay, why did it start so crazy? It got better.
When the number of supposed LGBT people keeps rising, along with the number of kids that supposedly do, but you don't agree with any of it, we're sure that none of these kids, in fact, probably like 80% of them, are just going to wind up being basic kids. We know that most of these kids just don't know who they are. They need a community, they need purpose, yet they are speaking out for our rights. For us. Not making any sense, by the way, and making things worse, because this is where we're at.
We'll talk about the bisexual, woman to lesbian,
Another
to lesbian,
fearsome foe.
non-binary, to straight trans,
We've got
to gay trans, man type.
I'll patch you up.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Control lost.
And you would
Same-sex marriage is on the decline, and more people are realizing that normal gays and trans
Here
like
comes
myself, Buck
Rocket
Angel,
again.
Blair White, Rob Smith, are not the actual problem. We are not the ones that are
Their
causing
team's
this dramatic
capture
shift.
progress has
It is
passed
indeed
the
the
halfway
insane
point.
left. People are even writing op-ed pieces. When you realize it's those people that hate America so much,
Relay
just because gay
deployed.
marriage
It
has a
ain't cheap.
very minuscule chance
Don't
of
mind
being
me.
overturned, yet those same people are fighting for Ukraine, Iran, and Palestine, where
I'll
gay
patch
marriage
you
isn't
up.
legal at all. In fact, some of those countries have a death sentence for simply being gay.
This is real firepower.
When the side that can't define what a woman is screams at people for being misogynistic because they didn't vote for Kamala because she's a woman. When lesbians lost civil lawsuits that forced them to allow males on their dating apps. When people start to realize that the left is a with us or against us mentality, and you can't have even any opinion that even slightly varies from the ever-shifting
You ain't got rid of
goalposts.
me
Cat on
yet.
X said, something I really dislike about the current political discourse,
You'll
the
have to keep
incredibly
fighting
rigid
until we
with
have a
us
winner.
or against us mindset where any movement towards the center, no matter what to what, is taken as met with accusations of going woke or going full metal. When monosexuals are called transphobic or literally offensive, and they even cancel your lesbian event because of it, and you realize that your party is the one that is for trans and gay.
I'm gonna get.
It's a sad thing for us.
When the people on your side are starting to admit that they're proud socialists and communists.
When the chips are down, you want your heroes a little roguish and scruffy, like me. Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
When the immigration policy is so bad on your
30
side
seconds
that they
before
are
you attack.
literally setting
Get
up
ready.
machete drop boxes to combat the stabbings in Australia.
Warrior woman such as yourself would be revered
We
in
are
heaven.
rolling out through Victoria Police a 24/7 police station, the safe
I can be
disposal
anyone,
kits. These will be
but
at
I
locations
choose to be
right across
virgin.
the state. They'll be locations where people can come and lawfully dispose
My
of
hip
battle
things
starts
that
in
they
5,
already have
4,
at one of
3,
these bins
2,
safely and
1.
securely.
When as a woman or
All you
lesbian
need to
you're
do is capture
realizing
the mission
that
area.
a good majority
Got it?
of these illegal immigrants that are coming into our Western world are not pro-women or pro-gay, when you see that leftists love protecting criminals instead of American values.
We just saw where we have illegal aliens. That all you aldermen that were just in here fighting for illegal aliens, they're right. Goodbye. Just had a illegal alien. Illinois woman. They can go. That's her body and
The mission area is yours. Capture now.
and we know that you all arrest these illegal aliens and let them wipe that out in our community. And now you all will tell us, and all of you all were advocating to keep them here in due process. And you want to keep them in our community and not allow ICE to come in and even give the criminals public safety source.
When you start to see the fall of European democracy in real time, deeply opposed to women. When you start to notice that they're using both your race and being a minority or a woman against you.
Starting around 2011, 2012.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
A shift.
The Vishanti guide us to retreat.
Opinion polling, to where white progressives became more
Our foes have found us. We were under my spell. I feel like I'm us against the world. I disappeared.
Tammy needs help. Tammy needs help.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
What's the adversary?
I disappeared.
This feels empty, yet somehow dangerous. Look over there.
That's a yes.
Not bad for a trickster.
The words white and racial privilege from 2013 to 2019 grew by 1,500%.
I need your help.
And the Washington Post, and the word slavery itself.
I could use some help.
Even Raven Simone, a typical left-wing or left-leaning person, has come out and spoke out about it.
By the eye of Agamotto! It's my way!
America to say, hey, no, we're American, compared to some people who are English American, who are Irish American, who are German American. There's nothing wrong with being African American, but a true African American is someone that is from Africa and moved here, either first generation or second generation, and has a tie to that country that I do not have.
Magneto raised me to never stop fighting for what I believe is right.
In this country.
People are getting sick of the minority oppression status because they began to see that instead of pushing them or lifting them up, it was holding them down, holding them
30
back.
seconds
And they're
before
tired
you
of being
attack.
othered. And the
Get
smarter
ready.
percentage of the left-wing people are starting to realize that instead of having a little cute little campfire, it's starting to turn into a deforestation effort. And they're fleeing camp. And they're starting to realize that the actual concentration camp, you know, the one that everyone said that Trump supposedly was going to put us in, is the one that they're currently in.
The reason I'm so critical of the Democratic Party right now is because I literally just left
battle
them,
starts
just like
in
a lot of other
5,
people. I was
4,
a bleeding heart
3,
liberal like all of you.
2,
I mean, blue hair and
1.
everything. I mean, believe me, I have plenty of
All you need to do is
I was
capture the
all
mission
in. If
area.
you would have asked me
Got
a
it?
year ago, I would have said there is no way in hell I will ever vote for Donald Trump. But let me tell you what changed my mind. The big moment for me was when the left started trying to push this like Nazi, Hitler, fascism narrative that they're trying to push right now. Like what you actually did is made a lot of us really go research Trump even more. And we started to realize that a lot of things that you guys have shown us about Trump and things that he said were taken way out of context. A lot of us started noticing a pattern where you guys were showing us like little 10-second clips that did not reflect the entire context at all. So that was number one. And then around Thanksgiving, that it would be better
Now we're starting to realize that you have been in an abusive relationship, especially when you start to see how depressed and mentally ill everyone around you.
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Hold on. Dimension.
Reborn from the chaos.
And don't be fooled, Gen Z and Gen Alpha is starting to take note of all of this. They are realizing that your inside, how you feel inside, creates your outside, creates
Enemy
your
tag.
external sense of the world, how you view yourself, how the world views you. If you are living constantly in fear, perpetually angry, walking on eggshells no matter where you go, it starts to catch up. Gen Z believes wokeism is only for ugly people. Are they right? Yes and no. Being ugly doesn't mean physically or conventionally unattractive. In my opinion, it means a negative overall aura of balance.
I was when I was functioning as a
I'm doing this my way!
I hate when the gods play games. Hate yourself, it will make you hate your family, it will make you hate your friends, it will make you hate everything about the world. And I'm not saying that you should just be ignorant to everything that is going on in the world, but the way that the left chooses to internalize everything that is going on in the world is detrimental to their mental health. And this is why people try to tell you that empathy is dangerous, but even that you want to take out of context. Empathy itself is a great quality to have. Empathy without discernment is detrimental. You have got to be able to discern when you are carrying too much and you need to take a step back. And none of you are doing that. Believe me, it is possible to care about everything that's going on in the world and not let it consume every single thought that you have and every single conversation that you have. A lot of us are leaving the party you guys have made it impossible to have
The move by the
Michaels, arguably, traditionally fairly left person, born and raised in California, has lived there for a long time, lesbian. Even she is sick of the
He's gone into the Smithsonian. He's effectively now has some random person deciding what is appropriate for the Smithsonian to teach in Asian American
In the context of American history, what are you saying is incorrect by saying that it was white people oppressing black people?
Every single thing is like, oh, no, this is all because white people bad. And that's just not the truth. Like, for example, every single exhibit, I have a list of every single one. Like, people that migrated from Cuba because white people bad. There's one called Change Your Game, right? This has been an installation there. Is gender testing fair in sports? Does that, and then it goes on to talk about how it's complex to do gender testing in sports. It's not complex, it's basic science. That's untrue. It's XX chromosome, XY
You'll need a
chromosome.
top-notch team to win this one.
Sports.
You don't
Is
have
it
to be a
fair to
witch
have
to find the
biological
magic
men
in this
competing
world.
against
But it
biological
does
women in
help.
sports? No.
I had a conversation with a good friend of mine the other day about what conservatism means now compared to 10 or even 30 or 40 years ago, and I think this guy nails what I think.
This definition of a conservative liberal has changed the way I think about politics.
Conservatives now, but really what we are conserving is classical liberalism, like the old liberalism, not the horrible postmodern lefty nonsense stuff, but the good stuff, the enlightenment values, freedom of speech,
But I am
things like
fighting every day
economic
to make
citizens, free enterprise, all of the things that I think helped make this
30
country
seconds
really
before you
great,
attack.
and a lot of the
Get
countries
ready.
around the West. And I can never forget those things because I have a comparison
Doctor
country,
Strange,
and I have
wow.
lived and seen a place
We're
where
in this together,
those
Tandy
things are not
Get the
respected,
stars out of your eyes and
institutions
let
are
us
not
fight.
respected, where everybody
All
looks
business.
like me, but
The
it
fate
was
of many
multicultural,
worlds is at
and there was
stake.
so
It is
much
a mighty
conflict.
quest.
Those are the things that led me on the journey to conservatism.
So to answer the question of this video, why
The
are
battle
so
starts
many
in 5,
celebrities and gay people
4,
fleeing the left?
3,
Isn't it obvious now?
2,
So many of us are
1.
classic liberals. We're artists, we're lovers, we're not fighters. So many of us are seeing what it's like firsthand to live under leftist ideas, leftist ideals of morals. We can see that it's not working. The left is changing language in order to control us. They're ignoring those who've been hurt. They're celebrating physical unhealthiness, and they're not allowing for much freedom of thought in any at big universities. And when you start with all of this in your eyes, you realize this is no longer for me. If you enjoyed this video, or at least enjoy my hat, because I think I'll look good in red, white, and gold. Be sure to click subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys back here on Sunday or Thursday.
I won't make the same mistakes again.
With a brand new video. Until then, I love you so much.
Anything could hurt me. Show's over. Feeling stronger already.
Trouble has arrived.
I found one of our critics. I like the cold. Goodbye.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Where he said, we heard for years that you needed more legislation or comprehensive immigration reform, and it turns out all
My
you needed
fate
was a new
isn't sealed
president.
yet.
That's gonna go
Get
down
that
in history
vehicle moving
books.
again.
He's done it, as you say, in less than 100 days.
You're likely to find our enemies here.
And we all know that immigration has been
Feeling stronger already.
Western countries for the last half century. Right down there, showing that
Us against the world.
See them? Right there. Chaos control. disappear. There they are. Hell unleashed!
Feeling fantastic. Together to victory!
I can project this now. Reborn from the chaos.
We've had free speech for a very, very long time here.
Only 60 seconds left.
Actually, he claims they have free speech in the UK, but this latest crackdown.
I put you on ice.
The moon haunts you!
Turn back now.
Spread across the country. And we've got people...
Avengers Tower. I was hoping for Madison Square Garden, but... The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Position to crash. It's outrageous. Modes even
Feeling stronger already.
One is a 55-year-old. These are not violent offenders.
What a relief!
Reborn from the...
A huge investigative unit that is looking to combat disinformation around various COVID measures.
Nice deep freeze.
So, here's the
Gotta get free.
history of free speech.
Under my spell.
I'm sorry I couldn't... I will not fail you, my little friend. You have my word. Ah, that's better.
We're halfway there. Keep going. Us against the world.
We got another one.
Double KO. That's 3. It's okay. A nice deep freeze.
The moon haunts you!
Are completely blanked out. You can see them elsewhere in the world, but you can't see them in the UK. And we've got
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Ah, that's better. I disappear.
This is real firepower! Coming from behind.
I won't make...
Only 60 seconds left.
But I would certainly visit London.
I love how Trump just
This spot gives me a
ignored
strange
what
feeling.
Gustavo said there and just reiterated, yes, it is Trump's a terrible job as a nasty person. It was so funny.
We won't let you down, Tony.
Feeling stronger already.
Together!
Get that vehicle moving again.
Crime, sexual assault, they call it something like there's
I suck. Down to 30 seconds.
and all these things. And all that is
Chaos control.
By the eye of a... Big job for a little robot.
Trump added that extra.
Final 10 seconds. Goodbye, the cold Us against the world. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
We heal? So many of them.
Yesterday, looking for news coverage.
The current score is 1, 2, 0.
Was about ice cubes, surprisingly.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
It's all changed now because the vice
You
president.
don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world. But it does help.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
On an innocent person, and it's disgusting. And I hope every single one of those people who engage in violence is prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And they will be. They will be so long as law enforcement in the state of Ohio takes their job seriously. I know Dave Yost cares a lot about these things. I don't know the full context. I don't know how the fight started. But the one part that I saw that was really gruesome is you had a grown man.
Round 2.
I may be powered by chaos, but I'm trying to bring a bit of order to the universe.
Middle-aged woman, that person ought to go to jail for a very long
I don't need telepathy to know what you're thinking, Emma.
Oh? We are now seeing some news coverage on this story.
You hate me because your version of me almost decimated the mutant population.
Perpetrators were made to white, the bottoms were black.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are under my spell. That's better.
This
Make fun of my tail all you want, but I've still beaten Doom, Thanos, and the Rocket.
A nice deep freeze. Need some help. Chaos control.
This gives me a strange feeling. Feeling stronger already.
Underfound Bombay under this administration came out with a statement that
Chaos control. One weakness. Explode. See that? Right there. A nice deep freeze. I'm under here. Finding our group.
That's what I need.
This is real firepower!
So cold. A nice deep freeze.
Feeling stronger already.
Us against the world!
I disappeared.
We can't win here. Retreat!
I am strange. Clean mind control. You are under my spell.
I was fine, but thank you.
I want to make a disappearing.
And I tell you, this could be the issue that turns those big cities red, because the big cities are almost all blue, but crime is...
By the eye of Agamotto!
Feeling stronger already.
Only 60 seconds left. Get ready. Here come the bad guys. They got the drop on you. You're not going anywhere. Hold still. I'm trying to help. Down to 30 seconds. I suck.
Feeling stronger already.
This is real firepower!
Shut down. Rockets everywhere.
The final seconds. No time to go solo. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Like CNN, trying to guess the race of the gunman, desperate to know how white he was, even though the picture released showed he was not.
They do not know who he
Better
is.
stop that
They
vehicle.
know he is a male.
Be strong together.
Possibly white.
Our foes have found us. Ah, that's better.
Need some help. I like the cold. Chaos control. A nice deep freeze.
This was inevitable.
Final 10 seconds!
I disappeared.
A nice deep freeze. Final score, 2-1.
Yeah, well, because they're saying it's a play on words. Shit, the ad says...
Another epic victory! Big win!
But, you know, if they were playing on person of colour and had exactly the same line, no one would be having a meltdown about it. It's just really is quite bizarre. Now, let's go to California, and the lawlessness there is out of control. The shoplifting is out of control. We've now even got cookies under
Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Alex, we're used to seeing high-cost items under lock and key, but cookies and donuts...
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world. But it does help.
When people are withdrawing from drugs, they're craving sweets. So that's why they have to do this. I'm not even kidding. That's I was just reading it, and that is one of the main reasons. You know, they've always locked up deodorant and, you know, items that people could steal and resell. But now, because of all the people withdrawing from drugs, they have to lock up the sweet because people live really crazy. And it's very sad. So something that looks silly like that, it actually
The multiverse offers endless possibilities, but only if it survives this chaos.
And toothbrushes, all sorts of things under lock and key there.
30 seconds before you attack.
Let's
Get
check
ready.
in on the fans of Stephen Colbert. This is in New York.
It will take more than life to solve our problems.
You're underestimating my light. That's okay. Happens all the time.
Where is Shuri? She still owes me for that mission to Clinton.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
It ain't gonna happen.
Forget Tokyo, Spider. We should totally move here.
Our enemies are near. My life force is
Looks like the mission area is yours. Faster now.
Sweet chunk.
Capture the mission area.
Due to be off air till 2026, and he seems to be spending his remaining time on air just having a massive tantrum.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
Network. So I wonder how much longer they're going to be paying this enormous salary to him, plus his 200 staff, the fact that the show's losing around 40-50 million a year, just to have their own network back. So I think
the amazing Spider-Man!
The battle keeps fighting until we have a winner. Still here.
This was inevitable.
You're not going anywhere. Double KO.
Be right
They don't want the police in their ranks, even if they're marching for gay pride. And Victoria Police needs to understand that trying to appease people who hate you is not going to always work out. Now, staying
Chaos surrounds us, but I will gladly show it who is in control.
on today showing that Victorian ratepayers are calling on local councils to ditch their woke agendas and get back to basics.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Council Watch have revealed residents were tired of councils.
Even the astral realms are torn apart by the time stream entanglement.
Who better to put them back together than you and me?
I like your optimism.
80% of people rated their council's performance as terrible or poor. Now, this is the key part of the survey results, if you ask me.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
And upgrading roads.
What are they like, these other worlds where
Guess what was at the bottom of the list, Sophie? Climate change plans, equality, diversity.
Oh, they do not look happy.
That's better.
You're not going anywhere. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Us against the world!
Style action.
Armed and dangerous! Again!
How capture the mission area? Under my spell.
That's better. Something.
Again!
Control lost!
It's Nancy Pelosi. For the 100th time, that is
The Vishanti
Reborn
guide
from
us
the
to
chaos.
retreat.
It is Nikki Haley.
Are you doing okay, Donald? You might need a mental
I'm
competency
opening a
test.
portal.
They've almost got it!
It's just not funny.
Ready
But
to rock and
Saturday
roll.
Night Live,
A shortcut
there is
through
news
space.
that could be
Take this
saved
place.
by
Maybe.
Shane.
Enemy in front of us.
Behold the god of thunder!
Kevin! Yeah, they're winning, but he's still got a chance! Double KO! Control C's! Success is ours.
And the debates.
Because Trump's whole thing is he tries to get in the other guy's head, dude. Can't get in Joe's head. Joe's not in there. Good luck, dude.
Another epic victory! Big win!
He's literally perfect. He's trying so hard. Biden's just. He tries. You're a loser. Your son did crack. Biden just. What?
So if his Trump is better than Trump, I mean, if you're listening, not watching, Trump is more better than Trump. And I've got to say, this is my favorite part of the special, where he recounts that night where American forces killed the Islamic State leader.
It's the night the United States killed the leader of ISIS. Comes out of the Situation Room at like midnight in the White House, and he walks down that tunnel like and gives a press conference, like he's giving a post-game NBA just killed a guy press conference. He walks up in front of the entire world at midnight and just goes, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog. That's all it is, dude. I didn't change one word. That's what he opened with. And then he did 40 minutes. The speech is 40 minutes for no reason. It wasn't a prepared speech. 40 straight. Not even a speech, just mean talk for 40. The meanest talk you've ever heard in front of the whole world. Abu, we can hear him crying. I said, Abu, don't cry. Let me tell you something. Abu cried. He cried quite a bit. I wouldn't have cried. Crybaby Baghdadi. That's what we were all calling him.
It's just so good. He's just so good. It's interesting though, because he's just now teamed up with Bud Light. Now, Bud Light seems.
It seems the liberal left can't stop themselves. They have to dance on the grave, almost literally.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Of course,
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world.
is
But
to
it does
lie
help.
about. We've got some horrendous examples of that to show you. The first one is probably the worst. It comes from none other than the old gray lady, the New York Times, the paper of record, they like to tell us. They wrote an obituary of Charlie Kirk. In the headline, they called him a provocateur. You know, because... But apparently they made a
I've
bit of
watched
factual
entire
error,
realities
during
consumed
the
by
writing
chaos.
of the
I won't let
obituary.
that
They
happen.
had
Don't
find
have to be a
something
witch
horrible
to
that
find
he
the
said
magic in this
explain
world.
to the readers of the
30
New York
seconds
Times on
before
the
you
Upper West
attack.
Side
Get ready.
why Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So they laid out there all the
That new arm
anti-Semitic
of
things
yours.
that he
Where'd
said.
you get it again,
his
Bob?
hated Jews.
Steve and T'Challa gave it to me.
And
Why?
then today,
You sure you don't
came
want
this
something a bit more
correction.
reliable? Maybe some
Check it
Stark
out.
tech?
When it comes to
Correction was
reliable,
made on September
there's
11th.
no one
An
that tops
earlier
those two.
version of this
I'm
article
all good.
described incorrectly an anti-Semitic
The battle starts in
statement that
5,
Charlie Kirk had
4,
made on an
3,
episode of his podcast.
2,
He was
1.
quoting a statement from a post on social media and went on
I'll take a any day.
In other words, Charlie Charlie Kirk some horrible things
Like a
come
dog.
then and attack. They left part
Goodbye.
Next time on Facts now.
Seriously, what denizens of the deep have been dealt with? Rocco's salvation lies in our
did not discover their error at the time because they didn't look for it.
Enemies on approach.
They didn't want to discover it. In fact, it didn't even
No, disappearing.
Their predisposition against their presupposition of who he was, well, it made
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Let's go run with it.
No more squeaks. Invisible?
By the way, Iowa.
Ah, that's better. Simply magical.
Aggressive error. Now back to the latest official catch.
Ultron? No problem. I've got just the thing.
Because
Our
this
enemy
is
has
what the
been
New York
spotted.
Times does every day.
Goodbye.
Almost there. Don't turn that down.
About the sources. They tranquilize because those lies fit generally political point of view.
Now, disappearing.
That's just lies.
Magneto!
And here's Stephen King.
Those squids are not my nightmare. Feeling stronger
On
already.
the planet.
Let me guess. Your Namor's friends?
He decided that it was
Chief
great
Anyone going to help?
Why do they have to
Get that vehicle moving again.
Let us prove it. Let us prove it.
But I know we can save
Have to put your nose.
Now, disappearing.
You're an
Only 60 seconds left. Double KO. That's 3. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
reporting on a figure in the movement
Namor's creatures are no longer a threat.
of an important political figure and media figure. No, Stephen King knows
What vile creatures Namor has summoned?
They love laughing all over someone that we have to relate to. Who does that? Tell them why
My
they're
work.
sad about.
Be
is a
right
piece of
there.
garbage.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Which is what Stephen King decided to do. Just do one. So Charlie Kirk was not in hostile.
Chaos control.
The real magic time.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show.
Maximum pulse!
Now, disappearing.
I was about to say there was something wrong with it mentally, but actually, no. That's
Get that vehicle moving again.
smart.
Please.
He's focused. He's fine. He's not mentally
Reborn from the chaos.
incapacitated. He doesn't suffer from bipolar disease. He's not got clinical depression. No. He's actually mentally sound.
Namor's subjects are tenacious.
Namor's plan was crushed from the start.
Where we must go next.
I am ready to put on a show.
I'll tell you, oh, you're sad? You're sad about this guy? Here,
For mutant kind!
he advocated stone with faith and death.
Embrace the light.
This is why
Now, my child.
Feeling fantastic. Gotta watch your back.
But I know
fate isn't
privately,
sealed
Charlie
yet.
actually took some criticism from
Be right back.
Christian conservatives because Charlie was so open to gay conservatives in the movie. And said, listen, what you do when you're
Maximum pulse!
Down to 30 seconds.
And by the way, that's pretty much how I am as well. But there are some things that I don't want. But I know that Charlie got something.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Have you summoned now?
Then deleted his original code we're looking at right now.
Rest easy now. You heard it. Father. I hope you can forgive me someday, Father.
What he actually
He do nicely.
Very big physical passage. I don't actually have any idea.
Only 60 seconds left.
Not just like here's what I apologize for saying Charlie Kirk actually I was
Don't let anything stand in your way.
I'm sorry.
I am ready to put on a show. Anyone willing to help?
Right.
Maximum pulse!
Down to 30 seconds.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
Get that vehicle moving again. Final 10 seconds.
Mutant card will not be erased again. Chaos control.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Reborn from the chaos. Goodbye.
So close. This is your big chance.
Number one. And number two has Jarvis. I would like to
I enjoyed that.
King, who in a
The current score is 3-2-0.
admitted to making a minor
Time to
technical
switch things
error
up,
while
including
celebrating
which
the murder
side
of his
you're on.
political opponent. That was big enough. That's
You
right.
don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this
I'm
world.
sorry, he doesn't get any
But it
credit
does help.
for
The right heroes could make
acknowledging
all the
wrong
difference.
about what Charlie Kirk advocated, because the original sin, if I may use that phrase, Stephen King, was the fact that you decided to jump in and celebrate Charlie's murder in the first place. You should have just kept your phone down or used it for whatever other nefarious purpose you've got in mind. And leave us alone.
I may be powered by chaos, but I'm trying to bring a bit of order to the universe.
Well done. Meanwhile, those are sort of the subtler kind of ways
They'll be
that
coming in
people
30
have to lie
seconds.
about
Stay
Charlie
strong.
Kirk and then afterwards sort of mea culpa it and apologize. But then there was the more overt, in-your-face, unabashed, unapologetic, hateful rhetoric that you get from, well, kind of who you'd expect to get it from. Congresswoman, is she still a congresswoman?
The
Yeah?
battle starts
Really?
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Betty, I don't think that's a welcoming committee. Terrifying.
Everything else decidedly does not happen for a reason.
Hurry up.
Sorry. I won't make the same
downplay
mistakes
slavery
again.
And what black people have gone through in this country.
Better
by
stop
saying
that
Indians
vehicle!
should never exist.
Maximum pulse! I am ready to put on a show! There's still a chance to stop them!
Sure how we'll solve
This is what I love about them.
it. Reborn,
Goodbye. If you suddenly
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop
every
them.
biological, scientific, and Western
So it begins.
that there are two sexes, male and female, there ain't nothing else. If you don't immediately disband disregard that, and stop the idea, anyone say, whatever you like. You're not wrong. We don't respectfully disagree. No, if you're not on board and follow them allowing boys into girls' locker rooms and boys into girls' sports.
Maximum pulse!
Women,
You are safe now.
Your powers are mine!
Go all in on every.
I am ready to put on a show! Pulse charge! Heaven!
This shield will serve me well.
There's still a chance to stop them!
I need healing.
Now I see them.
Quantum magic.
I unleash the Ashanti's power!
You are
Doing fantastic.
Healing power.
Weather has shifted in your favor, Ororo.
You're downplaying slavery.
No one gets past this point.
This is what they
He stopped them in their tracks.
of what is extreme and extreme so far. And if you don't
Healing
follow them
power.
down that
I
line,
feel like myself again.
7.3.
My cosmic might returns.
Resist.
There you are. No escaping us now.
But now they've moved so far away.
There.
A little help,
Here they
please.
are now.
And if you dare to question me, you are
Healing power.
He stopped them in their tracks.
and that's what you just did articulate.
I am ready to put on a show! Shields up!
I feel better already.
I am strengthened for
We are in this together.
Were what George W. Bush, when President of the United States,
Do not let their vehicle
I got you
pass at
covered.
any cost. Healing power.
He stopped them in their tracks.
And this is why I chose Reed, Namor.
Matthew's out.
This shield will serve me well.
Enemy located. I am ready to put on a show!
Maximum pulse!
All of those positions that deserve violence.
good medicine.
This
There's
is what they've
still
done,
so
and
much
you
to
and I,
do.
We're just still standing here, loving our country.
Don't let them through.
Loving our faith.
Don't let them through.
Trying to
They
raise
hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
way, she also issued some sort of statement.
I have risen.
It's not an apology.
Better
in
stop
fact.
that vehicle!
She claims that what you just saw is
I feel stronger than ever.
While I disagree with Charlie Kirk vehemently about his rhetoric, my heart breaks for his wife and his children. I don't wish violence on anyone.
I see them.
Right-wing account.
I am ready to put on a show!
Healing power.
Don't give them another inch!
Your words out of context.
I have located one of our opponents. Come to me for healing.
Only 60 seconds left.
I don't want to spend, but let's say.
I feel stronger than ever. Stronger together.
Feeling fantastic.
Rhetoric, back.
Come on,
Quantum magic.
stop them in their tracks!
I am at your service.
Hurricane incoming!
Under 30 seconds!
All those things are like not necessarily literally telling people around, yeah, beat them up and that kind of stuff. Like
Keep an eye here.
Like a culture of
So there's Jasmine Crockett trying to make a point. I
final
guess
10
somewhere in
seconds.
there, and I do love Charlie.
This show will serve me well.
I am strengthened.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show!
Maximum pulse!
The cosmos heal.
I am ready to put on a show!
Born again! The denizens of the deep have been vanquished. I feel stronger than ever. The cosmos heals. Second chances for our creatures have risen from the realm below. Much better.
I've got
Stronger together.
Hopefully,
as usual.
Quantum magic.
come back.
Some assistance, please. Mr. Doorway, it must be strangers doing.
Final score, 3, 2, 2.
The United States has long, for many, many years, established intelligence that allow us to interdict and stop drug boats.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Drug cartels, what they do is they know they're going to lose 2% of their earnings. They bake it into their economics. What will stop them is when you blow them up, when you get rid of it. You blew it up. And it'll happen again. Maybe it's happening right now, I don't know.
On Tuesday, the United States government blew up a boat in the Caribbean. The strike killed all 11 people on board. President Trump says it was a Venezuelan drug boat. Marco Rubio said it as well. But the administration has so far offered no proof, nor has it said what authority the president was using to strike in international waters. One former senior law enforcement official told the New York Times the move was simply extraordinary. Quote, "In all of my years of doing this, I've never seen the U.S. military say, okay, this is a drug shipment, and then just blow it up." Joining us now, national security and Pentagon correspondent for the New York Times and MSNBC political contributor Helene Cooper. Paul Rykoff is still with us. So, Helene, Marco Rubio is arguing that this is the only way to actually get them to stop, is just by blowing them up. What are you hearing inside the Pentagon about this?
Hi, Katie. Thanks for having me. It's been almost a little surreal. Yesterday, there were many people at the Pentagon who expressed concern to us, and then there were some people who were like, "This is what we need to do. This is a war on drugs. This is we declare war on poverty, war on drugs. Let's make this kinetic, and kinetic is sort of the word that President Trump himself used when he described the strike. But at the same time, there's some caution being expressed by some other Pentagon officials because, for one thing, they still have not been able to articulate what legal authorization they're using for this. This is, several Pentagon officials suggested that the AUMF, remember back in after September 11th when Congress passed that authorization for the use of military force, is being now stretched to say that drug dealers are terrorists. And that's a very wide, stretching of that authorization. So there was a little bit of concern at the Pentagon about that. There was it's just, but this is the direction that this administration has been very determined to take. The United States military is getting much more involved all around in more of what critics say is a political type of agenda. So this is just another one of them. It was a pretty extraordinary move, though, and it's really interesting, though, that Pentagon officials say that this could be just the start. That you could see more. You could see them going after higher value targets, where you might see special
You'll need a
operations
top-notch team to win this one.
into boats and taking those people.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help.
Talking about blowing up the lower value people as a statement of force.
Have they, is there a plan to offer proof? Are they telling you, Helene, just give us a few days, we're gonna have a paper on this? What is the plan to prove what they say?
It was so strange yesterday, Katie. Getting any kind of information right now, like pulling teeth, briefing that reporters normally
but
would
I'm
get,
trying to bring a bit of order to the
put
universe.
forward, talk about
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We're not getting any of that. Several officials said that they were trying very hard to at least put out a statement that would explain what the legal justification
My
is,
magic
but
is a far
nobody's talking
cry
about
from the
offering
fury
any
of the
kind
fiend.
of proof that the 11 people allegedly who were on board
Then maybe that's how you and I should go into
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Transporting drugs. You've seen how the narrative has changed. President Trump said they were coming to the United States. Secretary Rubio said they were going to Trinidad. Secretary Rubio said they were coming to the United States. So there's a lot that we don't know at this point. The only thing we do know is the feel that
Moonlight's mysticism was no match for mine. Country cannot save you this time, Spectre. A disappearance.
Double KO!
This could have been a boat that was carrying immigrants. So there's a lot we don't know at this point.
Not last a second in heaven.
Exactly who they were, exactly what they were doing, what they were why they were doing
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
The moon haunts you!
Under my spell.
It's alarming. And the latest example I think it's maybe the most important and one of the most underreported wars in America.
Extermination!
Not only did they kill 11 people, they put American troops at risk. American troops could have died.
Us against the world!
War strikes like this, we are going into
into literally now uncharted territory in terms of accountability and authority. And they're going to keep going because there is no backtrack. There is nothing stopping them, and they're going to keep going.
I think this is one of the best stories out there, if not the biggest story out there. I'm so happy to be here talking about Jolene. I'm so grateful to give us the first-hand account of what it's like to try and find the Pentagon right now.
Extermination!
Your powers are mine!
Assemble! The moon haunts you!
Us against the world!
Senate confirmed, picked by Trump, ousted because she was insufficiently loyal to Kennedy's own anti-vaccine policy.
Simply magical.
Well, today, Kennedy was dragged before the Senate, puffing and puffing so the entire world can see yet again that he is, in fact, a dictator.
Reach the destination.
Almost there. Repeatedly caught lies coming back to his anti-vaccine crusade. See, the whole game was laid bare for just this moment. Kennedy used part of his opening to pay tribute to David Rose.
You're not going anywhere.
Government opened fire. Of course, Kennedy failed to mention that government was reportedly radicalized by anti-vaccine conspiracy theories. The same
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
The moon haunts you!
All of the breathing was so heavy throughout the country, and Abe seemingly had to remind him to move.
It's real firepower! Tremble before blast!
My work here is not done. That's better.
Assemble!
This is the Secretary of Health and Human
Let us
Services.
hope the Orisha are smashing upon us.
Did anything to prevent additional deaths. I would like to see the data.
Take cover! The Punisher cannon is fully operational.
Human services don't know how many Americans died.
Being stronger on this.
Secretary of Health and Human Services.
Quickly! I can feel your pain. Sorry.
Us against the world.
This enchanted statue is the key to Wakanda's chaos control.
Judd! Executioner!
Enjoy the amplifier!
I am Venus.
Your powers are mine! Us against the world! This is real firepower!
Are you aware that another one of these new members of the Levy Road Principle evidence is mounting and cause serious harm, including especially among young people? Yes or no? Are you aware?
Tremble before blast!
Should parents and schools in Colorado
Feeling stronger already.
outbreaks as a result of that?
Only 60 seconds left.
Chaos always. Let us hope the Orisha are smashing upon us. You're not going anywhere.
outside the
Against the world!
Judge, jury, executioner!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. You're not going anywhere.
This is real firepower!
Take cover.
Your powers are mine! Us against the world!
The current score is 2-0.
America that all adults and all children over 6
Time to
months of
switch
age
things up,
are
including
eligible
which
to get
side
a
you're on.
COVID booster at their local pharmacy
Open your
today.
eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
So
You don't
you're
have
saying
to be a
that is
witch
now
to
the
find the
official
magic in
rule
this
of
world.
HHS.
But it does help.
Anybody is eligible to get a booster by just walking into the pharmacy.
It's not recommended for healthy people.
No. If you don't recommend, then the consequence of that in many states is that you can't walk into a pharmacy and get one. It means insurance companies don't have to cover
Round
the
two.
$200
I've
or
made my
so
share of
cost.
mistakes.
As
But I am
Senator
fighting
Dr.
every day
Cassidy
to make
said, you are
amends.
effectively denying people vaccines.
You're not going to recommend a product for which there's no clinical data for that indication. Is that what I should
We'll be coming in 30
What
seconds.
you should be
Stay
doing
strong.
is honoring the promise that you made when you were looking to get confirmed in this job.
You're going like
And that
this.
is, you promised that you would not take away vaccines from anyone who wanted them. You just changed the classification of the COVID vaccine.
I'm not taking them away from people, Senator.
It takes it away if you
The battle
can't
starts
get
in
it from
5,
the pharmacy.
4,
Most Americans
3,
are going to be able to get
2,
it from their pharmacy
1.
for free.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
From their
No,
pharmacy
the
free.
question is, everyone wants it. That was your promise.
I never promised I was going to recommend products for which there is no indication.
When you said,
And I know you've taken 855,000
Protective shield. Perfect. Some real firepower, friend. You're not going anywhere.
Kennedy is aggressive, offensive, and so now blue states are taking matters into their own hands. California, Washington, Oregon, and Hawaii are deploying their own health.
Research because the mRNA technology is about doing research and being ready for the next flu, influenza, the next pandemic, and you have to be
Judge, jury, executioner!
you are. You're the ones who conflate chronic disease with the need for vaccines.
Back to face.
Senator Maria Campbell is a Democrat from Washington. She joins me now. I think your views of the secretary are pretty clear. Was there anything in today's hearing that dispelled concerns you had?
I
Anything
would
you
knit
said
the dimensions back together.
you thought maybe changed your mind on anything, or was it kind of confirmation of your worst
Magneto
fears?
raised me to never stop fighting for what
You need to
I
stop
believe
that
is
vehicle
right.
in its tracks.
Confirmation hearing are almost 7 months. And what he did today is say that he really cares more about being combative than putting information out.
Man, I gotta make another beacon?
On the delivery of a health care system.
Better stop that vehicle
against the world.
Combating measles or combating a next generation COVID.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Sweet creature. So, coming from the Northwest, outbreak, and we had to play a very big role. I was listening to your intro there, and I was thinking about the Institute of Health. They became like almost a household name overnight because every day they were providing metrics. So, this is one of these science things, and I think that's what you saw today. A bipartisan response, Democrats and Republicans saying, wait, you're supposed to be
Feeling stronger already.
And reinforces science, and you're not doing it.
It's a theory.
He stopped them in their tracks.
It was in abysmal shape. I mean, putting that aside, we can all count excess deaths. It's clear as day in society on Earth keeps track of its death.
And I was
the
holding
United States
back.
does that, and we have excess deaths. We have the baseline, and we have excess deaths. Whatever you think about the data, like, and to deny that over 1 million people lost their lives during this period.
Your powers are mine!
Data was a pretty shocking.
I am ready to put on a show.
Like you, most people watching this, everyone watching this lives here.
Science is based on accurate information.
This shield should do nicely.
Science,
Your tail ends here.
get around the table and agree. But if you have somebody leading this agency and you don't believe in that science and the information, it's hard to figure out how you're going to move forward. So I think you saw two doctors, two of my Republican colleagues call into question
This spot gives me a strange feeling.
to undermine the delivery of the measles vaccine. His unbelievable statements about the fact that he did that people and getting a vaccine in New York City should be rewarded, and we should double down on that. He didn't want to say that.
I am ready to put on a show.
Deliver that scientific efficacy and move our country forward, and hope that we can figure out some way to get I accepted something that in Warp Speed saved 2 million lives.
I am finished.
Fear Magneto!
And yet,
I hope you can forgive me something.
I want to bring in NBC Sahil Kapoor, who's been following the hearing. Dr. Kavita Patel was a policy director in the Obama White House and is an MSNBC medical contributor. Former Florida Republican Congressman Carlos Curbelo is an MSNBC political analyst.
Only 60
With
seconds
me here in
left.
studio, independent journalist Philip Bump and emergency medicine physician and
Us against the world.
wrote an op-ed this week. He says his goal is to restore the CDC's focus on infectious disease, invest in innovation, and regional hospitals integrity and transparency. Is that what you saw
Goodbye. For now.
No, and in fact, I would say those are great goals. That's actually what
Down to 30
wanted
seconds.
to do at the CDC before the 29 days that she served was over. So I
Hold
do
them
think
up. We almost got this.
goals, and each of them translate into action. And so far, the actions that have been taken actually undermine not only people, patients today still cannot get the vaccine, and it's certainly
I am ready to put on a show. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Tremble before fast!
Final score, 2-2-1.
they're taking down the infrastructure that actually gets those vaccines into the arms of children, even if parents want to get them.
Another epic victory!
We're not denying anyone vaccines. Right, they're not banning vaccines. They're just making it really, really hard to get. They're putting the burden on parents, on individuals. They're taking down the federal responsibility to purchase vaccines in advance, to facilitate insurers for paying for them. And they're making it harder if you're a local pediatrician to serve your patients, because now you're going to get more children coming in for vaccination, more parents asking for notes for their kids, and you're going to have conversations that could have been happening with a pharmacist, but now are going to only be able to happen at the pediatrician's office, while taking care of also potentially increasing infectious diseases, other regular childhood illnesses, and visits that kids need to get for, well care.
So, Congressman, it is hard to imagine another hearing with one of President Trump's cabinet secretaries in which some Republicans were this critical. I think that includes probably Pete Hegseth when he was going up against some pretty tough questioning about becoming defense secretary in the middle of the Signalgate controversy. What did you see here?
Well, a lot of frustrations for Republicans. Two main ones, Chris. Number one, Republicans have invested a lot of time and effort to get Trump nominees confirmed in the Senate.
Which hero
It's
do
not
you think
easy.
you want
It
to be
takes up
today?
a lot of hours. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of
You don't
questions
have to
that
be a
need
witch to
answered.
find the
So
magic
the
in this
fact
world.
that the
But
CDC
it does
director
help.
was fired just a month after being confirmed by the Senate, that's frustrating. The other
Now, who
big
am I gonna
concern here
banish
for
from this
Republicans
match?
is swing voters. This is a public health issue we're talking about. Think about a lot of women who are the health care managers or decision makers in their homes that take care of making sure their kids are healthy. Think about states like Maine, North Carolina, where Republicans are going to have challenges, right? There are going to be Democratic candidates vying to flip those seats. That's another major concern for Republicans here, particularly Senate Majority Leader John Thune. The politics of all of this, it is not good when it comes to swing states and swing districts.
Philip, you mentioned North Carolina. Tom Tillis is retiring, and he was also one of the people who sat there and challenged very strongly what he was hearing and what he knew about Secretary Kennedy, particularly about the firing of the former CDC director. Let's take a look.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I don't see how you go over 4 weeks from a public health expert with unimpeachable scientific credentials, a longtime champion of MAHA values, caring and compassionate and brilliant microbiologist, and 4 weeks later, fire her because at least the public reports say because she refused to fire people that work for
Be
her.
wary. No
I said this before,
timeline
they
exists
called
where
him a lie.
Magneto
Again, it wasn't
yields.
just the Democrats, but it doesn't have any impact on his future. It's one thing for a whole series of Republican senators to say you should step
Krakoa
down.
to suffer the same
But could
fate
this
as
move the needle?
Kenosha.
Well, it certainly could move the needle. I mean, obviously the decision maker here is primarily
They'll be coming in 30
Trump. President
seconds.
Trump has
Stay
to-
strong.
100% going to be.
Right. Well, I mean, Kennedy could decide to, but it's pretty clear.
It always comes down to us,
But
doesn't it?
Trump has in the
That's
past
because we
been
always answer
influenced
the
by
phone.
public opinion. I think
I
the
guess so.
challenge here is that
My old man
this
always
entire
said
hearing will
90%
be
of life
viewed
is
through two
just
different lenses, right? The lens that I think most people bring to it is clearly Kennedy is in a position that he is not capable of actually fulfilling his duties. That
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, very essential. And then
You have to
met
stop
up
them
other
from securing the
statistics
mission
and
area.
Experts were, like Jay Bhattacharya, who's an economist, and Dr.
can't be
Oz, who's a
brave
TV
without
doctor. Like,
being
those are
afraid.
people that we're relying on. But I do think it's worth pointing out there's some polling
Here
came
they
out this
come.
week from YouGov that found that overall,
I feel like myself again.
medical advice, only 26%. The difference is Republicans have more confidence. Now, our opinion is they're going to be fighting the system, fighting the elite, and fighting the Democrats. And in that case, it's continue to get on.
So, Rafael, when you look at that political reality, the Democrats did seem to be chomping at the bit here. They did not bring a butter knife to a sword fight. What was the goal with their strategy?
Hold
conspiracy theorists, crackpots, and drifters to make life and death decisions on public health. Now, RFK repeatedly got nasty with some of the
Mutants
Democrats
always
talking back
rise
to back and arresting
again.
them, accusing them of playing politics, and it led to several fiery exchanges. Take a look.
Magneto!
I hope that you will tell the American people how many preventable child deaths.
Pulse charge!
Us against the world! They got behind me!
You know, sometimes when you make an
I shall not be
accusation,
removed so
it's
easily.
kind of a confession, Mr. Kennedy.
Now, Chris, it's clear that RFK expected to tangle with Democrats. I'm not sure he expected to get quite the level of critiques and pointed questions that he got from Republicans, including, as you mentioned,
Chief Chang-Hong!
Together! Victory! Of this John
I shall not be removed so easily.
Ally of Trump, the fact that he was disappointed about his concerns regarding RFK's tenure at HHS and vaccines was very limited. Bill Paxton as well, also walking a tightrope, running for re-election. Now,
You shall not be harmed.
Better than one, I guess.
There's not a lot of love for RFK, even among the Republicans on the committee. There is a lot of deference to President Trump, however, and that is where a number of, a lot
They
of
hit a checkpoint.
all
Now
of
might be a good time to stop them.
Magneto!
Us against the world!
I need healing.
I got phone call after phone call last night. They didn't want me to sign the discharge position.
We are in this
They
together.
focus on the oversight investigation. They hate Thomas Massie more than they can hate any Democrat, which makes no sense to me. And they don't want to work with Democrats at all. Where we lead with Mars. 5 o'clock in New York. Your panic is showing. Yesterday, Marjorie Taylor Greene, typically a stalwart
I am at your service.
ally.
Cosmic Knight
Of her first report, what she just said there, the discharge petition in the House, and that was put forward by Democrat and Republican Thomas Massie, who's the also Massie, that would force a vote on releasing the full Epstein files. Just transparency, basically. The White House is privately trying to...
I'm ready to put on a show!
Transparency around the Epstein files. Even though the overwhelming majority of Americans, including MAGA voters, want public hearing the Constitution practice.
Born again!
Quantum match. Second chances.
Us against the world!
Magneto!
Non-political. However, I cordially invite you to the Capitol to meet me in person.
The cosmos heals.
This is real time.
Feel my power.
It wasn't irrelevant. It's not a hoax. There's testimony after testimony.
Everybody needs a hand.
Stop
Stop in their tracks.
To hear the leader of their nation say things like that.
have already been through so much trauma. Yesterday, said that if no one else will, they'll name me. The government refuses to do that.
I'll take my turn.
Survivors at our press conference announced that they are privately compiling their own Epstein list. They would be sued into homelessness for naming names. So Marjorie Taylor Greene and I are willing to
I am ready to put on a show!
Taylor Greene is one of 3 Republican women backing the effort. She, along with super Trump ally, who we saw leaving a meeting with Epstein survivors on Tuesday.
Against the world! Give them another inch!
Earlier this year, the defense secretary,
the current score is
of having
0,
women,
2,
all of which
3.
he denied. Then,
Time
as
to
now,
switch
the
things
women
up,
were under
including
immense
which
pressure
side you're
from
on.
a vengeful White House to fall in line. In both cases,
I will bring
most of their
peace
male
to this
colleagues
universe,
who have
no
previously
matter the
expressed
cost.
You'll need a
hints of
top-notch
concern,
team to win this one.
cited what they said were equally compelling reasons not to act on those concerns. Massey and Khanna say they are confident they will get the required 218 votes to pass their petition by the end of the month. That's where we start the hour with some of our favorite reporters and friends. New York Times Justice Department reporter Glenn Fresh is here. Joining me at the table, former criminal division deputy chief at SDNY, MSNBC legal analyst, and host of the YouTube show, Courtside, Christy Greenberg here, and former Undersecretary of State for Public Diplomacy and Public Affairs during the Obama administration.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Here. Glenn Thrush, it's such an
I will bring
interesting
peace to this universe,
piece
no
of
matter the
reporting
cost.
from the New York Times to draw the parallel to Hegseth. He was accused of rape by someone at a conservative conference. The Monterey Police Department came out and reported it out or investigated it.
The battle starts in 5,
The pressure campaign against
4,
Jimmy Ernst
3, 2,
was immense. He's
1.
now retiring.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got
I
it?
hate to ask if MAGA Republicans are voting something like that, but is there a sense that they will not be bullied the way Jimmy Ernst was? Do they seem to be finding political safety in
The cosmos heals. I feel better already.
This looked initially, when we were first it was a pretty big embarrassment, but a survivable embarrassment for healing things because they had Epstein conspiracy. Now what's going on is happening at a point in time where Democrats are being healing is extremely notable because it's clear that
This is real firepower!
It's Spider time!
Leave them to
Against the world!
You're in this together. I feel better already.
This is real firepower!
I am born anew.
We saw in the RFK testimony today a ready-made TV commercial for the midterms for the Democrats on those issues. But I think the Epstein case has moved beyond sort of a boutique issue about conspiracy theories and the MAGA base into something much broader, and it is now good for the White House.
I require some aid.
From both parties on the podium criticizing the president.
I feel better already. The cosmos heals.
As for the boosts, I just want to say there are no courage parades that we're going to throw for
Just some boost. Only 60 seconds left.
Born again! Arms! Wrist! Again!
Tailwind and seeing how far it takes them.
Guess we better save the world again.
Those numbers.
Or is it wolves this time?
Those numbers are very
Final score,
similar
0,
to the approval
2,
rating
3.
for gun control for expanded background checks, and look where that went. So, the simple majorities
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
And I think we're going to see more and more of this, much to the disgust and anxiety of the White House, which is individual parts of the Trump coalition are starting to, again, see over the horizon beyond Trump and trying to figure out how it is that they're going to be able to leverage these issues when he's gone.